children, Miss Hall again here. It's time for our last lesson of this half term, the last lesson before our little week's break. And we're all ready for that, aren't we? I'm going to start with a segmenting and blending game. This is another way of segmenting and blending what we call CVC words. That's words that have three phonemes and they have a consonant, a vowel and a consonant. Your mummy or daddy or your helper will be able to explain that a little bit more if you need them to. Okay, so I've got an envelope. This is my blending envelope, okay? And I'm going to pull out a word and we're going to say the phonemes as they appear and see if we can blend them to make the word. We might have to do it a couple of times, so bear with me. Just listen carefully and watch for those graphemes. Are you ready? Here we go. What's that one? I, p. Okay, let's try it again. Are you ready? A bit faster maybe. I, p. I, p. What word does it make? Nip makes nip. Something that a crab might do. Nip, nip, nip. Okay, let's try a new word. Pop it in my blending envelope. Are you ready? Here it goes. I'm going to pull it out slowly at first. What's that one? Ah. Ready again. Ah. Let's see if we can do it really fast. At. What does it make? At makes rat. The word is rat. Very good. Right, let's try the next one. Pop it in my blending envelope. Are you ready? You might see a new phoneme here. Are you ready? Oh, here it is. It was in our last lesson. What was it called? It was B. O. G. Right, let's try it again. Are you ready? B. O. G. One more time really fast. B. O. G. B. O. G. Makes bug. Well done if you managed to blend that word too. Okay, I've got two more to go. Let's have a look. Put my word in my blending envelope. Let's see what comes out first. Are you ready? Right, let's try and do it a bit faster. One more time really fast. 10. The word was 10. Did you get that one? Well done. One more word. Here we go. Let's see what our phonemes and graphemes are this time. Are you ready? The first one's coming now. It's S. Ah. Ooh, what's this one? Can you remember the digraph? It makes a K phoneme, doesn't it? Right, let's do it a little bit faster. S. Ah. K. Ready again? S. Ah. K. S. Ah. K. Makes sack. Well done. Did you do some fabulous blending in your envelope in my envelope, at home? I hope you did. Why don't you try making that activity yourself? Mum and Dad or your helper can write some CVC words and see if you can have a go at blending them. Okay, next job we're going to do is have a look at our Graphene flashcards. I think today, because you're so fantastic, you can do them all by yourself really quickly. Let's have a go. Starting with going fast. Ooh, can you keep up? Okay, whoa, that was super quick, wasn't it? Okay, we're going to have a look next at our keyword flashcards, our tricky words, okay? These are the red keywords from your word cards that you've had from school, okay? Remember, mummies and daddies and parents and carers and helpers, these are all on the internet now. So if your child has finished a set of keywords that they have with their reading books, there are all the new ones that are on the website. Just take a look. Okay, for now we're just going to see if we can get these ones first, the easy ones. I. Ah. To. Go. And no. And I'm sure you're all experts in those red words now. Okay, we're going to look at our next set of tricky words, okay? We're going to do 3 first, and then I'm going to talk about another 3 because they have similarities, and I think it will make it easier for you to read them. Okay, so here's the first one that we're going to look at. Now this is a decodable one, so you can sound it out. At. Okay, try and remember that one. This is a tricky one. We cannot sound this one out, but it's one children tend to remember. Can you remember it? It's the. We see that quite a lot in our reading books. And the last one is decodable as well. Let's have a go. And. Okay, 3 very common high frequency words that you'll probably see in your reading books. Okay, now I'm going to show you 3 more. And these ones all begin with the same phoneme. They all begin with an I, okay, which is why it makes them. Sometimes it makes them easier, sometimes it makes them trickier. It just depends how you found it, but they are decodable. So let's have a go. Is, that makes is. Remember that one? Okay, this one is it, and it makes it. And the last one is in, and it makes the word in. So let's have a look. Is, it, and in. Right, we're going to have a little game, a short game. I'm going to hold them up really fast and see if you can tell your helper what they are, okay? You have to be quick. Is, it, in, it, is, in. Now I'm not going to say them, your turn. See if I can catch you out. Okay, so remember those 3 all begin with an I. It is in, so they should be quite simple to remember. They're just decodable. Okay, in the last lesson we learnt our new phoneme in grapheme, and it was our B, bat and ball. And remember, that was what helped us to write it, bat before ball. So let's have a listen to our song first of all. Bring your bat and bring your ball, ba, ba. Bring your bat and bring your ball to the park to play. Very good. Did you sing along at home? Well done if you did. Okay. Now, in the last lesson, we chose, well, Mrs. Hall chose 3 pictures that were her favourite B words, and we sang our song about them. So I chose red and bird and balloon. Okay, shall we sing our song? Bread and bird and big balloon, big balloon, big balloon. Bread and bird and big balloon. Say b, 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 b. Okay, all those words beginning with b. Bread, bird and balloon. You could also have a look around your house and see if you can find any more b things. Okay. Right, now yesterday we had a look at our handwriting heroes. video or animation to show how we write the B. Let me just find the beginning. Here we go. Do you remember it was a little bit like the last graphene we learned, the because it comes down and then bounces back up, but it's then becomes slightly different. Let's have a look. Oops.
B drops down, bounces back up, and around the bats.
Okay, so it jumped down, bounced back up halfway, and went around the bats. Here we go. See if you can follow. Down, bounce back up, and around the bats. One more time. Fantastic. Okay. Now, yesterday we had a go at forming that letter. Okay. We'll have another go today, and then we'll look at some B words and see if we can segment and blend them to read. Okay. Let me just get my whiteboard. Here we go. B. So it goes down, bounces back up, and goes around the bats. Are you ready? One more. Down, bounce back up, and around the bats. One more time. Now remember my rhyme that I told you at the beginning. Bat before ball. Because otherwise it can look a little bit like our D, but D is the other way around. We start with the circle part for D, and we start with the stick for a B. Okay, I'm going to have a go at writing some B words. Let's see if we can segment them and blend them to read. Okay, let me have a go at the first one. Okay, have a good look at the word that's on my board. We're going to add our phoneme buttons and say the phonemes as we go. Are you ready? We've got B, O, and what's this phoneme? G. Well done if you got all those. So there's our phoneme buttons. Let's say the phonemes when I press them. Are you ready? B, O, G, B, O, G. Bit faster. B, O, G. It's a bug. Well done. Did you manage to blend those together to make the word? I hope you did. Right. Okay, I'm going to do the next one. Okay, here's our next word. Have a look, see if you know any of those phonemes. Right, let's put our phoneme buttons on then. The first phoneme is the one we've just learned. It's our B. The next one is I. Well done. I know you know that one. And the last one is N. Very good. Well done if you got that one right. Okay, let's have a go at pressing them slowly to start with, and then we'll get faster. B, in, B, in, B, in, B, in. It's bin. Where we put all our rubbish, in the bin. Well done if you got that one as well. Did you manage to blend those phonemes? We're getting so good at blending now. Okay. One more. Let's have a go at this one. Okay, here's our word. Have a good look. All right, let's add our phoneme buttons. What's the first phoneme, our new one? B. Easy peasy. Second one, what is it? Ah. And the last one, T. Okay, are you ready? B, at, B, at, B, at. Bat. Bat is our word. It could be a bat and ball or a bat that flies around at night, couldn't it? Right, I'm going to rub it out, but this time I want you to see if you can have a go at writing the word bat. We've just seen it. Let's see if we can have a go at writing it together. Have you got a piece of paper or a whiteboard? Your helper can pause the video while you go and get one if you need to be quick. Okay, bat is the word we're going to segment. So, can you turn into a robot again? Get your robot arms ready. We're going to segment bat. Are you ready? B-at. B-at. Now we know our B because we've just done it today. That's the first phoneme. And grapheme, it goes down, bounces back up and around the bats. B. Right, bat was the word we were writing. What was next? B-ah. We know how to do that, don't we? We start with the circle part. It goes around, join it up, down and a flick. Oh, I've got a bit of a curve in mine today. There's our ah. And the last phoneme, B-at. B-at. What can you hear at the end of the word? I could hear a t. And I know it goes down with a tail and a line across. Let's check that we've got it right then by pressing our phoneme buttons. B-at. B-at. Bat. Did you manage to get all those letters and write it at home? Fantastic job if you did. Well done. Well, that's the end of my last lesson for this week. Fantastic job, guys. I must say I am so proud of how many of you are working hard at home and the children in school. So I'm really proud of you all. You need to give yourselves a big pat on the back and a round of applause. Now enjoy your half-term break and we'll see you after. Bye-bye.